Hello friends, it's Sherry from Turquoise Dreaming. How you doing today? Welcome to my channel. I'm here to work on day number 14 and 15, the weekend pretty much, for my December daily. So welcome to my channel and thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoy it. I started off with this page is a page from the magazine, and then this page is a coffee dyed page. This is I glued down a green doily here, and it was a little bit too big for the page, so I cut it off and then put the edge that I cut off over here, and you'll see that as I pick up pieces and glue them down on both sides. But I kind of already laid out a plan here and I realized that I hadn't taken any pictures of my Christmas tree and haven't really put it in my December daily yet. So what's a December daily without some pictures of your Christmas tree, right? So what happened was I got a new Christmas tree this year, so I wanted to write down, of course have pictures of it, but also to kind of write about the reason I got a new Christmas tree. So that's what I did. So here I've got backed on this picture. I printed out 4 pictures of my, 5 pictures of my Christmas tree with my sprocket, and that's a little printer that you can print out pictures directly from your phone. In case you haven't heard of it, it's called an HP Sprocket 200. I've got a link below my video with where I put my favorite things, and it's pretty cool. I am loving it. It prints out 2 by 3 size pictures, and I got it's photo paper, individual pieces of photo paper with a sticker on the back. Now you don't have to have the sticker paper. They have the photo paper without the sticker, but I got it with the sticker, so that all I have to do is peel off the back and stick it down because I knew I wanted to put it in my journals. Okay, so what do I have here to put down? I wanted some layers here. I've discovered, when you're junk journaling, that sometimes if you like your journal with lots of layers, especially this December daily, I've been putting as many layers as I can, and just to make it look, and it looks prettier with a bunch of stuff on the page, and that's kind of how junk journaling is. So this is a little piece I have from a Russian, it's a Russian, I don't have the cover anymore because I cut it up, but it was called a little Russian recipe booklet, and it says Our Grandmother's Recipes. And I picked it out because this is kind of red, and these colors just jumped out at me. And I thought, at first when I saw it, I thought Christmas, but then I realized it was a Russian recipe booklet. And I thought, well, that's okay. I like the colors. And I actually found another item I found in my postcard box, believe it or not. That's where I found it. So I couldn't believe it, but yeah, it was in there. So I'm going to put this right here as a backdrop under this red. This is a red piece of paper that I have under this photo, so it's going to be layered like that on top of the green doily. So let's go ahead and put this down. This is a little bit glossy, so I want to make sure I have a good glue on here that will hold down, a little bit of a glossy sheet of paper. But this art glitter glue should do the trick. So I'm just doing it like this, right here. And I want to bring it down a little bit because I want to leave room up here on top, if I can now. I want to leave room up here on top to write the day and date. I'm going to write it across the top on this page. I've been writing the day and date on each page. So this would be Saturday, December 14. I'm going to write across the top here, 2019. Okay, so my next, let's see. Picture's going to go down here. So I'll put that, I'm going to put it over, let me put it here so I know where it's going. But then I have over here a piece, I just wanted a layer of something here. So I had this laying here. It's a piece from a dictionary, a children's dictionary. And it has two sides. And I was going to try to use this side with the deer on it, but it's going to be covered up anyway. So I'm just using, I decided I want the piece with more text on it. So this is just paper. I think I'll try just regular glue stick on this. And we'll glue this down. So this is going right here in the corner, just to add another layer. Okay, so we have these three pieces down. Okay, this was going to go, okay, this is going to go right here. And this paper was really neat. I kind of used it all, but this is a thin paper, but it has a gold embroidery on it. It's a gold, like thin thread of embroidery, and I only have a little bit left right here where you could see it, but it was all through. Well, I guess you can see it on this picture here. Right here, gold thread embroidery, really neat. It was a scrap that I had, so just neat. So this piece is going to go right here, just for layering. Okay, so it's thin, but I think it'll be all right with some glue stick on the back of it. Let's see, it's thin. I just don't want to rip it, you know what I mean? It's pretty thin. I don't know what kind of paper this is, but it's pretty thin. So here, as layering, and then next I'm going to glue down my number. The number I'm using today is this little flashcard. It has a 4 on this side, but I want the 14, and I wanted something different from yesterday and something different from the 15th right here. So I'm going to just use this, and it says 14 right here, and it has little 14s all kind of right around and on this card. So I thought that was something different and cool, so I'm going to use this card for my number for today, because I'm putting a number on every page just for fun. So I'm using the whole card this time, so I can see all the 14s, and then it has 14 apples on it. So I thought that was really neat and something different to use for today, for this day, for the 14th. Okay, so we've got our number there. Next, this picture is going to go here. I've got a snowflake that's going down here. So what the deal is with this picture, let's see if I have anything else I wanted to glue. I think that was it. I was thinking there was something else to put up here, but I guess that was it. So I wrote on the back of this picture, so I want it to flip up so I can, like, this is a close-up. This is my whole Christmas tree here, and this is a close-up of my tree, where I have the tree, and you can see some lights and some ornaments. So I thought that was neat. You're not going to be able to see it. It's a little bit dark, but you're not going to probably see it in the camera, but you can see the lights shining on the tree, and it's a cute little picture. So, but I do need to flip it up because I wrote on the back. So let's put this right about, I was thinking I'd put it right about here. Okay, and I've got some washi tape right here I can put on it. Let me just straighten up the end right here real quick. I don't mind it being torn sometimes, but sometimes I want it to be straight. So I don't need a piece to go all the way across, so let me just get a piece that might be a little bit smaller than my picture. And then won't be any trouble flipping it up. I guess I can move it up a little bit. Okay, let's put it right there. Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure I have all my pictures here. I think I was going to put this snowflake over here. That's what it was. Yeah, this snowflake was going to go up here. That's right. Okay. And this snowflake was going to go down here if it fits. Yeah, it can go under the picture. Okay, so let me get the picture down first. The little washi. This is some like copper colored or bronze colored washi. Really nice and sticky. So that'll flip up like that. So I wrote down the reason I bought a new Christmas tree this year. And then so this is going to go up here. And then there'll be still room to flip up. Let's see. Yeah, got the right side here. I'm going to use a little art glitter glue on these snowflakes. Is good because of the small little nozzle. I can just get the right amount of glue on all these little pieces here. It's awesome. So let's see, where do we want it? I kind of wanted it over here, but now I'm thinking I'm going to write the date across here. I don't want to block this. Let me go ahead and put it right here. Right there, out of the way, but still another layering effect here. So we've got the doily, we've got this Russian menu with the pretty colors under there. The copper, the red paper with the gold embroidery and the flip up. Now one more snowflake. Put that down and we'll be done with this page. Yeah, so we have an artificial tree. So I wanted to get a certain tree this year and got it early before Thanksgiving. And I ended up ordering it from Amazon because the place where I wanted to get it only had the like the floor display left. Even before Thanksgiving, they only had the floor display left. It was like this perfect little Christmas tree that I wanted, but they wouldn't sell it to me. They said it was too early. So I wanted to put my tree up before Thanksgiving so I'd have it and decorate it so it'd be decorated for when I had company over. And so I went and ordered it from Amazon. I went home and ordered it from Amazon and, you know, got it done. So, okay, this page is pretty much done, I think. So let's do this one. So again, I've got some layering. So let's see. I'm trying to think of where the best places to start. Maybe right here in the middle. I have another piece. Oh, here's the Russian piece that says Russian cuisine on the front of that little recipe booklet. So, and you can see the colors again. So let me, let's see, move this over. Again, another piece of the dictionary. And so I'm just turning it sideways and putting it here for you know, layering effect. So I'm going to use some, again, glue stick on this dictionary page. Get that put down right here on the bottom. We've got color, we've got text on this piece. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and put the Russian menu down here. Okay, for color. And on this is glossy, so we're using our art glitter glue. So I hope you're doing a December daily. It's been really fun. And if you don't do it this year, maybe remember it for next year and, you know, go for it because it's been a lot of fun and I really like that I'm going to have this for years to come, you know, and I can pass it down and my grandchildren, my great-grandchildren can look back and see what happened in 2019 at my house during, you know, December. Pretty cool. Of course, any junk journal can do that for any time of the year, but, you know, December's kind of special. Okay, this is another piece of the Russian cuisine recipe booklet that I'm gluing down. Again, you can see the color on here. And this piece I actually turned upside down, so I have this color, this red, and this pretty color right here on the top, because it won't matter. There's some text there, but that's going to be covered up pretty much, so it won't even matter. So I'm again leaving room at the top to write the day, Sunday, and the date, December 15. Okay, so there's that piece there. Okay, so here is my little picture. So, you know, I have already glued down this picture. And then that's a up-close picture of my tree and some ornaments. There's a little snowman there and a little tiny stocking right there. And this is a picture of my Christmas tree in the light that I cut down. This one was in the dark. This one was in the light. And I cut it down again. I'll show you if you can see it. I don't know, it's pretty tiny. This is some scrap paper that I had with this gold on here. I thought that would be really pretty as a background frame. So I just need to, let's see, this is the sticker. This has the sticker paper on it. So all I have to do is peel this off. Now I cut it down, so I was kind of, you know, interested to see, because I haven't had my sprocket very long, so I was kind of interested to see how hard is it to take off. And it's not hard at all. You can see it just did it. After you cut it down, does it make it harder to get the paper off? Not really, about the same. To get the sticker paper off the back, you know. Okay, so that's down on the little scrap to make our frame, and this is glossy here, so I'm going to go ahead and use some glitter glue on here to make sure we can glue down on that glossy paper. Get some on our corners and our edges, and then I'm going to put this right down here on top of this pretty Russian cuisine paper. Get it all glued down. There's some glue up there. It needs to dry. Okay, so we've got all these pieces glued down. Now we have another picture that's going to go down here. This is a wreath that I wanted to use up from that old Christmas scrapbook kit I've been talking about and using up. So this I want under my picture, like that. And then my number is going to go down here. So let's do the wreath next. And this is, but this is glossy. So I guess we'll use our glitter glue again. Get some on our edges. Okay. Put it down here. I think this might be the last piece of that scrapbook kit. I hope so. I mean, I enjoyed using it actually, but you know, that was my goal, to use it up this year, and I think I might have. Okay, so we've got, oh, here's some more of that. Let me show you. I forgot I hadn't glued this down yet, but this is a piece of that red paper. It's thin paper and has this gold embroidery on, it's the gold thread, and it's embroidered on there. So cool. See, here's the back. And this is just a scrap. So, okay, so we're going to peel off our sticker back on this picture. This is another close-up with some ornaments. I love the lights, how they look in these pictures. because they don't look like that. They kind of don't look like that in person, but I guess they probably do, but it just really made it show up, the glow of the lights on the branches. Okay. A little bit hard to get off sometimes. Okay, here it goes. Just got to get your fingernail in there. Okay, so I want to put it upright. So this is upright. Yeah, that's upright. Get it centered on this paper as much as I can, as best I can. Okay, I think it's sticking good even with that embroidery. I can feel it under there, but it's still sticking just fine. Yeah, it's stuck. Okay, and now, see, this is not really glossy, but it's not, I don't know, I want to just use some art glitter glue to make sure it's glued down, because it feels like, I don't know, it kind of feels like not regular paper, you know, not quite like regular paper, so. Okay, that should do the trick right here. Don't want to get glue on the front of the paper here, on the front of my picture. So you can see that gold thread a little bit around the picture. That's what I was going for with that scrap. And my number 15 for this day. And I will be caught up until tomorrow. I have a few backup pages planned in case, you know, nothing really Christmassy happens on a day. I have a few other things I want to document in my December daily, so I will save those for days when nothing really happens. I'll use my backups of things I want to document, but they don't have to be on any certain day, like my Christmas tree pages here. Okay, so I think that's it, except for writing down the date. And we've got a lot of red, but we have some green here too, so let's use red on this page, 14th. So I'm going to put right here, Saturday. Let's see what I'm writing on here. Might be a little difficult. Saturday. I'm printing. Sometimes I write it in cursive, sometimes I print. Today I'm printing. This is a little bit in the way here, so let me see if I can write right over it. There we go, Saturday. And that was, I can write December out here because I have all this room, so let's go for it. December 14, 2019, and then over here is Sunday. Let's see what I'm writing on. Well, there's nothing over here yet, so we're good to go there. Sunday, December. Oh, I was going to write in green over here. Oh well. December 15. We'll write in green another day, I'm sure. Okay, pretty cool. I like it. I love it, actually. I love the Russian cuisine under there. Isn't that neat looking? That just jumped out at me when I saw those colors. I was like, those are so pretty. It looks like something that should be in my December daily. And it made a great layering piece. So, and I used up my little wreath. My writing's on the back. Here's my card I wrote on for yesterday. For the 13th, I told you I was going to make this into a journaling card. And I did do that. I wrote in red on the back, red glittery gel pen. So that's really pretty. So that's going right here with a pretty paper clip. And so I still have my picture I wanted there, but I'm also, this is removable so I can see my picture if I want to. And I can also have my journaling card right here. Now that everything's glued down. Okay, and we flip over to today and yesterday and today, the 14th and 15th, and boom. Very pretty. All right, I will see you tomorrow, and we'll see what happens. We've got a coffee date. No, let's see. Oh, this is the computer paper, so it's plain on the back, and on this side we have Happy Holidays, and this is the middle of the signature because we're at the middle of the month, so there you go. Perfect timing for the middle of the signature, right? And I thought I would also, let's see, so like here is the rest of this signature, which will finish out this December, right? Okay, you can see how chunky it's getting. This is halfway through right here. Okay, we've got this other half to fill up here. And then I've got for the next year, I'm going to put 2019 and 2020 in here. So I'm going to work on a signature for next year. And I've already picked up these pages because they were, I put this page in here because I hadn't used it in the first signature and I wanted to use it in here. And then I have these other pages sitting around and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to put them right in here and they'll be for next year. So I've got a planner page, a little book page that's been dyed, what I'm calling my cranberry paper, but it's actually burgundy writ dye, another planner page, and another writ dye. So I will put a lot of pages in between these pages because of course I don't want these right next to each other that are the same. So I'll be putting a lot of pages in between those, and I'll get that all ready for next 2020, and when 2020 comes around, I will be ready next December. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and it's looking good, and I will see you next time. Happy crafting. See you later.